Hi, I'm Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by friends at Gameology.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less.
Krakatoa is the game we will be speaking about right now. It is a dice throwing, chucking, if you will. Turns into dexterity game. And it's a semi-set collection. You're trying to get certain sets of the colored dice. There's 3 different colors, red, blue, and yellow, and you're trying to get different sets as depicted here in order to score points. So every round you will throw 5 times at least. The first time is what you just saw. The second time you pick up any one set. So I'll say I'll pick up these grays, which are ash. And then I have to throw it, and I have to hit at least one other dice and move it half an inch or make it change colors. So I aimed there, made it change colors.
Not change colors, change face.
Change face, right. It can change to different yellow, or yellow to yellow. It just needs to change face. And then it tells me I have to do steam, ash, lava. So then I have to do white, gray, and then the black, the lava. In that order, I have to throw. And I score every time, again, based on this. So let's just jump. And then at the end of 6 rounds, whoever is in the lead wins the game as far as points go. So simplicity versus complexity.
I think this game's kind of complex. It looks simple because it's a dice chucking game. And I mean, we kind of explained it, right? But there's bonuses that you apply on your turn called quakes, rumbles, or eruptions. And that's when your score currently ends in a double number or a number divisible by 20 or 2 zeros. Rumble, that's a quake. Rumbles are if you only have 2 colors showing on the 9 dodecas, as they call these. Or an eruption where your throw results in 3 different volcanoes or 3 identical volcanoes. And then there's like big and little of each of those. And that gives you double or double the score of your next throw. And it's like, every time we throw, I'm like, wait a second, did I just get a bonus? I don't know. I'm just trying to get these sets. So, I mean, play it a couple times and you'll have it, but it's not as simple as it looks.
Along with that, I agree. They tell you how you're specifically supposed to hold each set of dice, right? In between your thumb and these 3 fingers, right? So one in between your index, one in your middle, one in your ring finger. And that's how you throw them like this. That's a little too much for me as far as making it a simple game. It's a need, maybe not needlessly. Maybe it helps with the strategy, but it is overly complex to me. And that is just one small example. And I agree with everything Tom said about the scoring, because you're checking. If it was just these, it'd be super simple. Like, oh, do I get into these sets? No? Okay, move on. But then you have to check for these things as well. So, luck versus strategy.
I find this game to have a little bit of strategy and a lot of luck. The strategy is that you have to choose which set you're going to throw on your second throw. After that, you're mandated which sets you have to throw, and so you have to pick up the one it says. But then which set or which die am I going to throw at? So I can choose this one because it would help me to keep this set the way it is. So that's really good. I just threw a 10-pointer, which I don't think I've ever done in a game.
10 points, no. And then you have another one of those volcanoes.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good score.
But that's just super lucky. You can't control those dice. I mean, yeah, there's more blues than reds and more reds than yellows, and so you can try to strategize on the odds, but I just feel like there's so much luck, a lot of luck.
I'm going to have to agree with that. If you really want to game the system, you can try to get your score to end in a double number, or divisible by 20. That seems really complicated to do. If I have 9, I need to get 11 points to get a 20. Yeah, it seems hard. You can try to only get 2 colors, and that can be part of your strategy too, because that gives you bonuses. So there is some strategy, but the strategy is still chucking dice at other dice, so you don't know what's going to happen. So there's that. So I think it's a lot of luck. As fun versus boring, I enjoy throwing dice, and I enjoy these games, but this seems too complicated for the game that I want it to be. I want it to be a simple game where I'm just trying to get a score, and it's over in 10 minutes. This game does take longer than 10 minutes because this scoring sheet is even super confusing. There are different spots, and I don't understand why there are different spots. And so I just had to make up where I put what, anyways. And so it was just too much for what I wanted it to be. I wanted to enjoy it and enjoy myself, but it just becomes too much.
So the reason I'm putting words into Molly's mouth, but when she said this was a set collection game at the beginning, I mean, it is a set collection game. I'm trying to get these sets, but it just feels so random that I feel like it's like a set collection game. You just kind of randomly get them. It's not like another set collection game where I can work towards them as much as sometimes it just comes up what it comes up, and you can't really control that very well. There's not a lot of mitigating the dice. There's no real, I mean, you can try to hit them in such a way that you're like, I'm just going to hit it so that it only turns blue. And I missed. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just not very fun to me. Board Game Geek rating.
I'm going to give this a 5.
Wow, I'm going 4. It's less than Take It or Leave It for me. It's less than Middle of the Road. I just don't like it that much.
I would play it, take it or leave it. If someone suggested it, I'd be like,
That's my thing.
Right,
if someone
let's go.
suggested it, I would do it. That's what keeps it from being a 3 for me. I'd be
Yeah.
all right. I'll play it, but man, I would not suggest it myself.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. Every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now on YouTube.
Could be you that wins.
Krakatoa, we've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.